Hello, Internet. This is HyperSonicSpeedGrov, the Grov as in the Pokémon Grovyle, and this is episode 21 of my EarthBound Let's Play. In the last episode, we made our way to Threed after rescuing Paula and doing some errands, and in this episode, we're gonna try to get to Summers. And how are we going to do that? Well, ignoring this do not enter sign and heading back into the eastern graveyard in Threed. If you'll remember, this is where we came out after Jeff rescued us back quite a while ago, once we first got Jeff in, I think, episode 13, or no, it was like 11. We painted over all the damaged parts of the Skyrunner. Now I wonder how you start this thing up. I want you to stay, but if you can't, so long. Thanks for every little old thing. And if we check this Skyrunner, I can't see where the problem is from this vantage point. I need to be in the front. Okay. If we talk to him. Ah, here's the problem, and it's not too tough to fix. Hang on for a second or two. There, that should do it. Now if we board, the Skyrunner will take us back to Winters. With Dr. Andonuts' help, I can modify the machine to fly to Summers. If Dr. Andonuts is not available, I'll have to figure it out by myself. Anyway, let's go back to the lab in Winters. That's it. Go machine, go! Thanks for taking care of my husband the other day. Oh yes, we finally tied the knot. Honey, don't just stand there with your mouth open, say hello. So, you passed by a cave north of Stonehenge. Don't you ever wonder what's inside? Can't seem to stop thinking about it. Go and see what's there. We're going to get out of here. We're still newlyweds, you know. Bye-bye. And here we are in Dr. Andonuts' lab. If we talk to him. Oh, you surprised me. You're Ness, aren't you? Jeff wets his bed sometimes, but other than that, he's a good boy. Take care of yourself and Jeff. The Bubble Monkey said there's a cave north of Stonehenge. I've known about it for a long time. The locals call the area Rainy Circle, but I haven't been there. I wonder what's inside the cave. I understand. While you're checking out that place, I'll work on remodeling the Skyrunner. Oh yes, my coworker, Bigfoot, dislikes violence. He's such a nice guy and he loves people. He often shares his beef jerky with me. And if we talk to Bigfoot, may I help you? What would you like? And, there's not much we need here, but there's the bottle of deluxe water, which I would like to talk about. Please come again. The bottle of deluxe water, if you use it on Ness, Paula, or Jeff, it will restore 1 PP. Well, I guess it doesn't restore anything to Jeff because he doesn't have PP, but, pretty horrible item, am I right? It's not like there's some secret use, or not so secret use that we can't do yet, but later in the game it'll become pretty useful. This guy, I don't like this guy, I'm not talking to him. This guy is, probably worst NPC in the game. I don't like him. He's bad. I don't like him. Weirdly enough, never mind, I was gonna say, there aren't any enemies here, because there are some enemies, like this thing, which is the Mighty Bear 7. I'm not sure where 2 through 6 went, but it's blue. That's how you know it means business. This thing's pretty strong. Deals pretty big damage. I'm gonna auto fight, because that's faster than mashing. And I'm going to go straight to the cave to fight the Sanctuary boss, now that we have Ness, of course we can. There are enemies that can appear here, but we're gonna go through this cave anyways, and it's a little bit easier just to fight the boss first. So, I'm all pretty much prepared. Now, I want to give this wet towel to the cave by dropping it, and I'm going to give the stag beetle to literally anyone else. Okay, You finally got here. This is the 4th Your Sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me if you dare. Shrooom attacked. Now, this thing is known to be pretty weak to PSI Flash, specifically the stronger versions, but we do not have those yet. So I'm just gonna use Rockin'. It has the ability to mushroomize or mushroomize you, or whatever you want to call it, and it has the ability to block PSI. So I'm gonna go all out, freeze, Rockin' and Fire Beta. I'm not going to use Freeze Gamma, so I'm just gonna use that, and the bag of Dragonite. I've been saving it because this thing has like 1700 health. So Paul tried PSI Fire Beta, the huge. Don't mushroomize Jeff. Yes, okay. Jeff wrinkled the bag of Dragonite over his head. Yoinks! Jeff turned into a gigantic fire-breathing dragon. Unfortunately now we can't use Paula. Let's see what we can do with her. I really don't want to do anything with her. I'll bash because she has bad attack anyways. I really wish Jeff had gotten mushroomised. Stag Beetle. Doesn't work! I should have used it on a regular enemy, just like you're supposed to. I hope Rockin' is gonna be enough to beat this thing. I'll pray. No. I shouldn't pray. I shouldn't pray. I should not pray. Oh, healing. Nice. Jeff is poisoned. That's bad. Because now we can't deal damage to it because... Okay, pray. Don't do something bad. Subtle Light, healing, great. If only that had happened after Jeff took his 20 mandatory poison damage. And Jeff's mushroomised. This is bad, and I'm just gonna defend. Yeah, just keep trying to mushroomize the other 2 party members, while Ness just deals damage with his Rockin' until we run out of Rockin'. Then we're gonna have to think of a new strategy, but, I mean, for this turn and the next turn... Okay, strategy worked. Shrooom with 3 O's and an exclamation point became tame. We gained 32,000 experience. Ness's level is now 38. Offense went up by 1, maximum HP went up by 1, and we got PSI Flash Beta right after the fight that it would have been useful for. Paul's level is now 32. Oh baby, offense went up by 3, speed went up by 2, vitality went up by 2, IQ went up by 1. Oh baby, let me try that again. Oh baby, luck went up by 3. Sweet! Maximum HP went up by 32. That's huge. Maximum PP went up by 5. Paul's level is now 33. Guts went up by 1. Maximum HP went up by 1. Jeff's level is now 36. Oh baby, offense went up by 3. Defense went up by 2. Speed went up by 2. Guts went up by 1. Vitality went up by 2. IQ went up by 2. Thank goodness. Luck went up by 1. Sweet! Maximum HP went up by 21, which is also pretty huge. And we can head into the cave with 2 mushroomised party members. Ness caught a whiff of pasta, but just for a second. Ness's soundstone recorded the melody of the rainy circle. And we can always use the soundstone, like we always do, and if we do, Ness touched the soundstone to his forehead and gathered his thoughts. And we've made it. We've gotten 4 sanctuary locations, which means we're about halfway through, and now the enemies want to show up. This right here. This is... I turned around on purpose so we didn't insta-kill it because it's pretty weak. It's the Elder Baddie, and it can attack, it can make you feel strange, it can make you feel numb, it can die really quickly because it's weak, you know, the usual. Pretty weak enemy. If it comes in packs, it can be kind of annoying. This is the strong, yeah, that's what it's called, the strong crocodile. I don't like this thing. It's, like its name says, strong. And I'm gonna use Rockin', And no, I'll use Flash Beta, which has the chance to completely obliterate enemies. So we'll see what that does. I'll just bash with the other 2 party members. Go Ness! Use Flash! And now the bat is sad. It's sizing up. Oh, now it's sad and feels strange. Story of my life, man. Poor guy. I almost feel bad. Oh, it went back to normal. Never mind. Now it's just sad. And now it's dead. I do feel a little bit bad for that elder baddie, but it gave us a level up. Ness's level is now 39. Offense went up by 1, Guts went up by 1, Vitality went up by 1, IQ went up by 1, Maximum HP went up by 14, Maximum PP went up by 5, and we get Life Up Gamma. Ooh, I like both of those PSI abilities that Ness has very recently got. So, Flash Beta, 16 PP, makes the enemy feel strange, numb, or even be destroyed. Life Up Gamma completely restores the health of one person for only 13 PP. So, let's just say you won't see me using it, for a while. Because, I don't know. Nobody has more than 300 health except for Ness. And even then, why would I need to restore more than 300 health when we barely have 300 health in the first place? So, overall, not really the best. If you're wondering why I'm going through this cave, you'll see once we get to the end. It's basically because there's one time in this game when we have to use the pencil eraser, and we haven't used the pencil eraser, and it's here. So, this is the arachnid! Exclamation point, to differentiate it from the EarthBound enemy, Arachnid! With 3 exclamation points, and the Mother 3 enemy, Arachnid! With 4 exclamation points. It's pretty weak. It is actually pretty cool because you cannot have a battle with an arachnid and a strong crocodile at the same time. So, if you haven't beaten Shrooom yet, you can just fight an arachnid if you want to avoid the strong crocodiles. And I like the arachnid, it's pretty weak. And here we are back in mainland winters. Here's the pencil eraser, and let's just have a moment of silence because this is the last time we're going to use it, so thank you, pencil eraser. Apple Kid is pretty great, isn't he? And would I don't think I'm gonna try it. I was gonna say maybe I could teleport to Winters to go back to the lab, but I'm not gonna try it because if it does place me back in the north of Winters, that would be really annoying. It probably wouldn't because that would kind of break the game, but just to make sure it doesn't do that, I'm just gonna walk. And there are a lot of enemies. But we did go over all the 3 enemies that can appear in this cave, and we fought Shrooom, so I'm pretty happy with that, and now we can head through this really laggy cave to go back to Dr. Endonuts' lab. Thankfully the enemies run from us, which is really, really nice, and sometimes there are a lot of enemies. Another trick that PSI Teleport does, it freezes enemies, so this, and then I just pause the game again, and they can't chase me down, as long as I keep crashing. This is like a little bonus to that feature where you can kind of almost maybe move around faster using teleport, but it's really dumb. I really like Teleport Alpha. Really great PSI. But if we talk to Endonuts... Oh, Ness, I'm going to tell you the same thing that I told you the first time I talked to you. Take care of your... Oh, yeah, no, same thing. It looks like you found something out. I finished remodeling the Sky Runner. You can leave for summers whenever you wish. It shouldn't break this time. Well, maybe. And... should use the revitalizing device. In only a few seconds, the machine fully revitalizes you, just like a good night's sleep. But you're still hungry. And now we can see the Sky Runner. Goodbye, Einstein equation. You don't make sense because why would Dr. Endonuts just have this written on his chalkboard? Goodbye, Caveman Bigfoot. We're going to Summers. and the Skyrunner may be destroyed. But we made it to Summers. As you can see, this town is so long, they had to cut the map in half to fit it on the screen. They've got a hotel, a food, a shop, a hospital, and another shop on the east. And we're gonna explore all of that in the next episode. This one was pretty eventful. We took out Shrooom, got to the 4th sanctuary location, and now we're in a completely new town, about halfway through the game. So in the next episode, I'll probably explore Summers, like I said, but for now, this has been HyperSonicSpeedGrov, the Grov as in the Pokemon Grovyle, and thanks for watching.